Geograph Group D and English course lecturer Pravita Fioria Sianipat with student ID number 200101121 will give a reflection for us from the scripture of the Bible, Psalm 95, verse 1 to 11, with the title of Your Worship is Your Life and Your Life is Your Worship. Is worship for us Christians? Worship is a form of worship, or an expression of our respect for God, who is considered the only worthy of worship and worship. In this 95 some important interaction must be protected by every worshipper. The first to the second. First, the psalm is remind everyone to worship God and shout for God, which means that is an important invitation from the psalms so that mankind can interpret their life in any circumstance and continue to worship and rejoice in God, because there are millions of human beings in this world. It is difficult to rejoice. The invitation, why me should life in joy or rejoice, because He is the rock of our salvation. It is explained the description of God, nature that protects and cares for its people, because the rock is a strong place of refuge and place of refuge to evade enemy attack. Every people who do not take refuge in God as the rock of salvation can be in a condition of war that results in defeat, and that because He is the source of salvation. In verses 3 to 5, the prayer or confession of faith is explained that the God we worship is great and the King overcomes all. God means that God is the determinant of control over all life and nature of creation. In verses 6 to 7, the Psalms invite us to bow down and worship Jesus. This message reminds us to live obedience to worship and worship Jesus. Verses 8 to 11 describe a number of warnings against God's people. Don't harden your heart like in Meribah and the wilderness, which is a life situation that often is nourished God's command and word. The Psalms warn not to repeat and shout the negative way of life, because it is a person who has gone astray and who do not know God's way. As for the message of this text, the first is to live and worship is joyful before God. Both meaning of life of worship and worship of God. Third, interpret the life journey of the Israel people, who often harder they heart against the command and word of God, so that we do not imitate them in the modern era because of the various life temptations and problems we face.